Game 1 was just played, and it has already lived up to the hype of this series. Um, as you can see, the Mavericks end up winning by 3 points in Minnesota. Uh, the most impressive part is that Dallas's offense was not good for a majority of this game. As a team, they shot 24% from three. And before this game, if you told me Dallas shot 24% from three in a playoff game, I would have told you, oh, then they definitely lost. But no, that's not what happened. They surprisingly did a lot of in the paint scoring. They showed a graph, one of those like little stats. They like midway through the third, they were like 79% in the paint, which is insane because it's a Rudy Gobert led defense. Um, so very impressive for Dallas to get this win, considering they only made 6 3 pointers to Minnesota's 18. Um, Also, they made all but one of their free throws, which is very good for them. They ended up losing a Oklahoma game because they only hit like 50% of their free throws. So, on Minnesota's part, they were lights out from three in the first half, I believe. Let's double check. Well, it felt like it. They were 44% from three. Jaden McDaniels was 5 for 6 from three. He was phenomenal in this game until about like the last quarter. Second half, they cooled down a lot. Dallas's defense really stepped up. Only shot 29% and 36% as a whole. Not good. Let me look. What else to talk? Oh yeah, there was a lot that happened. So many phenomenal plays. There was a crazy Luka pass in the third quarter that you would be seeing all over ESPN, but Josh Green missed the dunk because of a Naz Reid contest. Naz Reid came back around and hit a corner three. Crazy. I'm surprised that they did not play Naz Reid more in that fourth quarter. He had 15 points. I'm pretty sure like damn near all 15 were in that third quarter. It felt like. Oh, he only had four. I don't know. It just felt like he was doing a lot in that third, or maybe it's the second. One of the two. But not. Let's get the obvious out the way. Not a good game from their two stars. Anthony Edwards inefficient. He started the game crazy hot. Yeah, 3 for 4. I was like, okay, Ant's gonna take over, and he proceeded to only hit one shot until the fourth, when he made like two clutch shots. So he did step up in the clutch, but it wasn't enough. Cat, inefficient shooting from him. It was He hit a huge three, but he couldn't connect on pretty much any other three, especially down the stretch. So that sucks for them. A lot of their threes were rimming out in the second quarter, but Dallas was playing phenomenal defense not quarter, that second half. So nothing to take away. Also, Derrick Jones Jr. was doing a great job on Anthony Edwards, and Dallas, like in the first half, I would say they started their offensive runs just by spamming the pick and roll like it's 2K and lobbing it to Daniel Gafford. And the Timberwolves learned this, so they just started blitzing so that you'd have to give it to Gafford early. And if Daniel Gafford's dribbling the ball, that's a free turnover right there. Cause do not let this man dribble the ball. Lively was a little better, but he couldn't. He still lost the ball a lot. So, Luka had a bad, well, not bad, but like mid first 3 quarters, and then he just went nuclear in the fourth quarter. As you can see, he had 15 points, only missed 3 shots in that fourth. He had two huge threes, including the dagger mid range, with about 30 seconds left or so, or 24 seconds left, something like that. Let's actually take a look real quick. Latest first. Let's see. When did here? 49 seconds left. My bad. I thought it was sooner. Um, then they Reed tipped in what was a missed three from Towns, and there was a huge pass, a risky pass by PJ Washington to um, Derrick Jones Jr. And Conley was too busy trying to get the steal that he couldn't foul Junior, so they were able to give it to Kyrie, who obviously isn't gonna miss free throws, as likely as what was it, what's his name? Jones probably would have. This was a pretty good, pretty nicely officiated game. I didn't see any real problems with it. Um, I'm truly a neutral perspective here because I love both of these teams so much. And Luka was just phenomenal that fourth quarter. I ain't gonna lie, he looked like he was getting carried by Kyrie, but Kyrie cooled down a lot after the second quarter. As you can see, he only made one shot. But he hit the free throws. That's what he was asked to do. Now for the Mavericks, you're feeling really good because you just won a game that you couldn't buy a 3-pointer, basically. You hit 24% from 3. And if you're the Timberwolves, you're feeling bad because you obviously lost a playoff game. But you guys just gotta realize this is a different team from This is a different team from Denver. Their star player isn't a big man. It's a giant 6'7" point guard, and Kyrie's better than Jamal Murray. Okay, I don't care. Kyrie is harder to guard than Jamal Murray, so it was very clear that was the case in the first half as well. J Mac was doing a serviceable job on Luka, I feel like, and was it and he did a good job on Jamal Murray. He ain't really do that good of a job on Kyrie or Luka. But hey, who really does a good job on Kyrie or Luka? I would have liked to see Nas Reed more. Kyle Anderson was only good in the first quarter practically. He didn't really do much else. I'm pretty sure he had all 5 of his shots in the first quarter. Let's see. Luka also defensively, he was pretty good. He had, what was it? I'm just trying to see how many did he? Okay, he had 3 steals. I just want to see. He had a key one in the fourth. That would have been a Gobert lob, but he was able to block it or tip it. Yeah, one of those was this. He was great defensively. I'm surprised they didn't try to attack Luka, like at all, but at least like get him in foul trouble or something. I can't really believe that Luka's at -9 this game because Jesus Christ, he was great that fourth quarter. Yeah, Mavericks obviously feel good about this. Oh yeah, they used 2 challenges like before the fourth quarter. I was sketchy about that, but it ended up working. And just go to the drawing board. Blitzing and making Gafford dribble was a good first step. And now you kind of just, I guess, the only way I can see them really beating Dallas consistently is just forcing role players to beat them and just blitzing the hell out of Kyrie and Luka. That's one way you guys could play. Obviously, I'm not an NBA coach, so they're going to have better ideas than me. Unless he's Darvin Ham, then I probably have better ideas. But that's besides the point. Ant needs to be better. Tour dates right now, that is not what you want to see. And it's not like Denver where you could just lock up Jamal Murray to make up for it. Was it Cat? Yeah, Cat also needs to be better. Cat does this sometimes. I'm not too worried about Minnesota, but I am a little sketchy about that Minnesota pick I had for Minnesota to win. So yeah, I actually really like this series. It's very fun. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully that Celtic game is close tomorrow, so I have something to talk about.